Hi there, it's Nicole Porter here. Welcome to this week's Wellness Insider. You may or may not know this, but May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about something that I've talked about before, and that is how nutrition impacts mental health, and in particular, how it impacts anxiety. As a society, we spend so much time worrying about how what we eat is impacting the shape of our body. Is it going to our hips? Is it going to our abdomen, when really we need to be thinking about how the food we eat impacts our brains, because everything you do and think and feel starts in your brain. And some people might say, well, how do I know what to eat? How do I know what's good for brain health? Well, the easiest way for me to say it is, if it's good for your body, it's good for your brain. If it's good for your brain, it's good for your body. So, I'm going to give you two main tips that I give people who are either struggling with anxiety or who want to not have to deal with anxiety. And that first tip is to balance your blood sugar. Now, our bodies are always seeking balance. Balance is a state of homeostasis. Maybe that's taking you back to grade 10 biology or chemistry class, but that's what your body thrives on. Your body and your brain thrive in a state of balance. So, whether it's through sleep or exercise or less screen time or less multitasking or better nutrition, these are ways that you can start to or continue to create that necessary balance inside your body and inside your brain. So, when I say balance your blood sugar, I mean that you need to eat protein, healthy protein, and fiber about every 3 to 4 hours. Now, everybody's going to be a little bit different. You might have had a bigger meal earlier on, and so maybe you're not hungry at 3 to 4 hours, in which case I might say maybe you shouldn't have had such a big meal 3 to 4 hours ago. But you want to think of it like you keep putting fuel in your tank. Think of your body like a vehicle. It's a vehicle that needs to get you from A to B easily. And in order to get from A to B in your vehicle, you need to put in proper fuel or electricity, depending on what vehicle you have. So, number one is balance your blood sugar with regular amounts of healthy protein and fiber. The fat and protein can help to balance blood sugar, and so does the fiber. And ideally, that fiber comes in the form of vegetables. Okay. Not enough people are eating vegetables at all. Number two is to remove stimulants, and in particular, remove caffeine and also remove sugar. Now, these can be big ones for adults, but also for kids. Kids are consuming a lot more caffeine than they used to. But you know what is also happening with kids these days? There's a lot more anxiety. So look at your labels and be really mindful about how much caffeine and how much sugar, especially processed sugar, is going into your salad dressings, into your cereals, into any sort of foods that you might buy in a restaurant or when you're on the go, and especially what you're adding at home. So, number one, balance your blood sugar. And number two, remove stimulants like caffeine and sugar. So, I'm going to leave it here for this week's video. If you have any questions about this video or other questions about hidden stress and the top 10 unhealthy habits that we talk about, poor nutrition being one of them, then fill out the question form somewhere around this video, and I will be sure to answer your question in an upcoming video. Until then, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody you think could benefit, and I will see you in next week's Wellness Insider. Until then, be well.